The fentanyl crisis surpasses class lines.
Going into Tuesday afternoon's Seattle City Council meeting, everyone knew the vote would be close and controversial.
You're cowards! This is why we don't believe that you care about us!
That's why the council chamber was packed to hear arguments on both sides.
It is the city's job to use its power to shut off the supply of drugs.
But the people in the room and online,
this is the typical loud and wrong activist community that comes out,
were overwhelmingly against a new drug bill giving City Attorney Ann Davison the power to prosecute addicts for possession and illegal drug use on public streets.
This bill is squarely aimed at people experiencing homelessness.
Some critics of the ordinance going so far as to say it would create a new war on drugs.
It is time to leave the 80s behind.
Disproportionately impacting certain minorities.
Black and brown people will experience harm when Seattle police officers feel empowered by the new law.
The far left, socialist, progressive wing of the council all voted in line with expectations.
We are voting no against this legislation.
And I will be voting no.
I will be voting no on the failed war on drugs today.
We've heard a lot of people's personal stories. There is broad community support for this legislation.
Councilmember Sarah Nelson and Alex Peterson sponsored the bill and convinced Deborah Juarez and Dan Strauss to join their side.
I came out here on the dais today fully prepared to vote for this measure.
But in a major surprise,
with the ending of community court without any additional process, I just can't do it today.
District 7 Councilmember Andrew Lewis flipped.
I just can't.
And voted against this ordinance, effectively killing it 5-4. It appears he also caved to the pressure in the room.
I'm addressing these comments specifically to you, Andrew Lewis.
Especially the personal call-outs.
I know that you didn't get into politics to put poor people in jail for drug use.
And the intimidating presence of far-left activists like Ty Reid.
I need to know that we're not going to leave this chamber.
Reid disrupted speakers all afternoon if they disagreed with her opinions.
When people come to do public comment, just let them talk.
And even threatened to mobilize if the council did not vote according to her wishes.
I'm asking you, what are you going to do when these people make the wrong decision because they've done it every fucking year they've been in office? That's what I want to know.
Let me speak.
Lewis represents downtown, where the urban decay and open-air drug use remains rampant.
I am fully committed to working with all parties.
He's running again for city council in the fall and is being backed by several business coalitions.
Because I'm going to get a lot about this later.
But even Lewis admits that could all change, because his vote clearly undercut their wishes and may have jeopardized his chances for re-election.
It's more important than whether I stay on this dais.
The ordinance would have fallen in line with state law recently passed in a special legislative session.
State law will be effect in Seattle and throughout the state on July 1st.
But it's now on King County Prosecutor Lisa Mannion, who's already said she's not going after gross misdemeanors because her office only focuses on felonies.
Permitting a patchwork of these safety laws further damages Seattle's reputation. Many will perceive our city as descending from defund to decriminalize.